as the 2017-2018 school year comes in, we have to say goodbye to our seniors, which includes our GBTV seniors. Here's their exit interview on their take on what GBTV meant to them.
I think my personal favorite memory from GBTV, but really in my mind, just the afternoon jazz show would be just vibing. Some would say jazzing. I think that's what it all was about in the end. Keeping the good times rolling and just jazzing it up, lights out and everything. So, yeah.
I'd say my favorite memory about the afternoon jazz show was after we filmed the Casey's rap. We got a letter from Casey's themselves at Casey's Gin store, and they gave us 2 coupons for free large pizzas, one of which was a specialty pizza, which we did not use for a specialty pizza. But yeah, so Brian.
I have a lot of really, really good memories from GBTV, so that's gonna be a tough one. But if I had to pick one specifically, I would just say junior year, on the last day before Christmas break of first semester, Drake Bray, Brian Jones, and we were the producer panel for that year. We stayed after with McElwain and stayed after planning the perfect next semester, and we just bounced ideas around each other and talked about things that we could improve and how we want to take it up to the next level the next semester. And so it was so fun, and it ended up being so long. I think we stayed there until 5 o'clock or something like that. And then the next year, just seeing how some of the stuff that we'd been producing and the plans that we took time to do on the last day of before break, we ended up getting awards for some of our segments, and we were achieving what we had wanted to achieve. So that was really awesome.
A memory that I'm definitely going to remember is when I wrote Doctor Doctor for the Talon about senioritis last year for all the seniors. That was definitely one of my favorite pieces that I've ever written.
My favorite memory would probably be the Christmas party that we had in GBTV last year. We had a bunch of the fun seniors around and good vibes everywhere.
My favorite memory is making the senior slideshow.
So I would have to say my favorite memory is definitely messing with Kira, and when all of us would gang up on Kira and joke around, and it was always really, really funny.
My favorite memory is probably working every day with Jenna and Gavin, aka Team 5, aka the best team ever. They're just a lot of fun to work with, and I'm really going to miss them when I graduate.
Favorite memory was when Miss Taylor came in the middle of my interview and
my name is
yeah. My favorite memory was making all of our stories at UCM.
All right, so I think my favorite memory of being in Eagle Media Productions this year is probably my Live Ash segment with Connor, Stowe, and Brian Jones. It was just a lot of fun to interview her, come up with the questions, and being able to edit that and getting second at J-Day.
My favorite memory was going to Dallas to the convention where we learned how to use Photoshop and had some sightseeing.
My favorite memory was selling ads and basically getting rejected a lot, so me and Kevin know what that's like.
My favorite memory would have to be going down to the plaza and talking to people down there.
My favorite memory from Eagle Media Productions is selling ads with Kelsey every time, because she basically tried to kill us every single time, and it was always an adventure.
So one thing I've learned through, the being a part of GBTV and or the afternoon jazz show is just, living life to the fullest and just having fun with everything you do. Because, if you're not having fun, then, is it worth it? So that's what I'm going to take with me, that if I'm not having fun doing what I'm doing, then I shouldn't be doing it.
One thing that I've learned from GBTV, well, actually there's a few things. One is just how passion can just turn something lukewarm into greatness. It doesn't matter the idea or the story or even what you're looking to do. For me, GBTV grew a passion for journalism that I had no idea, and so now I'm going to pursue that at Mizzou with broadcast journalism in their J school. But it really taught me just a passion for when there's something worth fighting for, when there's a story worth telling or anything. Like, if you have the passion for that, then you can make it from not even mattering to becoming the most important thing. And that's something that I'm very appreciative that I learned from GVTV.
I know for me, one thing I'm going to take away is the rule of thirds. The rule of thirds is so much more than just a rule. It's a basic guideline for life that if you don't follow, then the rule of thirds really just presents so much opportunity as, like, you know, whenever you're doing, like when we did the Casey's rap, the first thing we always check, rule of thirds, good. And then we would, like, run lines, you know, like, and it was those kinds of things that really, like, I don't know, just made everything better for us. So rule of thirds is a blessing and a curse in itself.
I've learned that making deadlines is a big priority.
Something that I've learned is definitely the value of leadership and being a shepherd and not a sheep.
During my time in Eagle Media Productions, I learned that it's very important to pay attention to detail because it's the little things that sometimes will make or break your piece, and that's something that will stick with me through my hopefully journalism career in the future.
One thing I've learned is the communication skills needed to talk to people that I don't know.
Eagle Media has taught me a lot about how to be precise and intentional with my work ethic and meeting deadlines, and it's helping me a lot in the workforce.
So something I'm going to miss is definitely Miss Kennedy. She's been my school mom for a little bit. And then also the people that I've made friends with over the years, I'm going to miss them as well.
One thing I'll miss about Eagle Media Production is Miss Kennedy and Miss McElwain. I really appreciated all the help they gave me throughout the year.
One of the big things I'm going to miss in GVTV is being able to have a time where I can just be creative and kind of do what I want. Like when you're writing a paper, you have the freedom to write what you want, and then I got to also animate the logo for the YouTube videos and everything that you see.
I'm going to miss just coming into class every day, just being ready to laugh. GVTV is so much fun, and it's just a place where you can go, where you can learn, where you can laugh, where you can progress, where you can accomplish so much. And I'm gonna miss the family atmosphere, the laughing, the starting from the bottom and literally working our way up into like award-winning segments, and just I'm gonna miss the GVTV family.
What I'm going to miss most about leaving GVTV is just getting to make fun videos with my friends and being around the environment of the class.
I think that one thing I'm going to miss most about GVTV and the Afternoon Jazz Show is the collaboration that takes place between, like, especially us guys, or if we're working with another team. There's a lot of collaboration that goes on, and that's extremely important to how everything goes down. So I'm just really going to miss that. I'm also going to miss just being the powerhouse of this crew. I really have enjoyed leading on our boys. So
thank you, GVTV seniors, for your contribution to this program. For GVTV, I'm Dr. Sallee.